up, Gemini? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I apologize for the delay on getting this out, but finally getting back to myself. So let's just do this and get into it and see what's going to go on. So this is going to be your December love reading. So we're going to start with a general energy. And this is more for those who are kind of in limbo. They're not sure where they stand, whether they're in a relationship or not. And then we're going to do a focus on singles. And then after that, a focus on couples for anybody who wants a time skip. All right, so let's get into this and let's see what's happening for the sign of Gemini, December 2017 when it comes to love. Let's get a general energy here to see what's going on. Okay, guys, so the energy that we have is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So there could be someone that you guys stop talking to in order to take a path that you're a lot more passionate about, okay? It could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You know, this is your energy, so it could be another Libra, or another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But just someone that you guys, you know, really feel that you have to either end things with, or just a new chapter that you're trying to go into and you have to let somebody go in order to get into that chapter, okay? Now, in terms of the general energy, we have the Hermit card in the reverse, where there's something that you put a lot of time into, or time into thinking about it, or trying to master a certain idea, a certain concept when it comes to a particular person. But with this card here, if there's any sense of stagnation, if there's any sense of you removing yourself from the situation, you're now able to move forward from whatever this was. We have the High Priestess, which is beautiful. You guys are very intuitive. You know, you're able to just instinctively feel in your gut if something is good or bad for you. And there's this sense of victory that you feel. We have the Knight of Pentacles, so it could be in reference to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but there may have to be some sort of ending in order to get this victory, okay? So let's see what's going on. Let's start with singles. All right, what is happening with single Geminis in the month of December 2017? Past, present, and future for single Geminis. All right, guys. So the energy that you have is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So with the energy of the King of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be you or the person you're dealing with, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But there's someone that may feel a sense of boredom. You know, someone who's around just because it's convenient for them, just because, you know, they don't want to be alone or they need someone to talk to, you know, that sort of thing. Now, behind that, let's see what card we have. The Queen of Swords. So for some of you, maybe you're dealing with, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Libra, or, you know, this is your energy here, but it could be another Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But with this energy here, you know, there may be somebody who's manipulating a situation in order to get what they want, okay? Now, the first card in the past, we have the Strength card. All right, so you're feeling good, you're feeling strong. And we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So there could have been a fallout that you had with somebody, but you're being strong, you felt good about it, you felt balanced about this end. Okay? And with the Six of Pentacles, there just wasn't equal effort being put into whatever this was. So maybe you guys were doing more than the other person, or the other person was doing more than you, but there's just a sense of unevenness. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, where there is a loss that you took in the past, you know, reference to this person. And with the Ace of Swords, it's just something you had to cut out. It's something that you guys just didn't want to deal with. And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you stop losing sleep over whatever this is. You know, you lose your sense of anxiety. And it could be in terms of, with the Two of Cups, this person that you're really connected to, or maybe you guys just went into something new altogether, and that's why the worry was able to subside. Yep, Ace of Pentacles. So you fell out of something, you cut it out. It wasn't something that you wanted in your life, and you could have started going towards somebody else, but there could have still been that sense of disappointment or heartbreak towards the past situation, but you just knew that it was something you had to get out of your head about. And with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, either you or this person was acting as a leech. They wanted so much, but they weren't willing to put in the work that was needed to get what they wanted. In the present moment, the first card we have is the Page of Cups in the reverse. So this could be you guys cutting off somebody, or someone cutting you off, in the sense of speaking to you in a romantic way, or it could be somebody who's making, promises in terms of love, but they're not able to really go through with what they say they're going to do. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Let me get one more card here. And the Knight of Cups. So I honestly see you guys cutting somebody out, but moving forward, maybe towards a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and really feeling good about it. Okay, and with the Page of Wands in the reverse, there's someone that you let go of. And with the Five of Wands in the reverse, you just don't want, arguments. You don't want pettiness. You don't want rumors going around. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a situation where if there's any sense of loss or rejection you felt about the past, you're really starting to feel better. Okay, things are taking a turnaround because of the situation that you're leaving behind in the past. All right, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. So you're moving away from a situation, but there could be a part of you that is blind to certain things, or you're choosing to be blind to it. Because with the High Priestess in the reverse, it doesn't mean that you're not intuitive. It doesn't mean that you don't know what's going on. It means that you could just be turning a blind eye to it, and you just don't want to involve yourself. But there could be secrets here as you move away from this past thing. Okay? But there's a sense of you guys just being tired, feeling debilitated. And at this point, I don't even feel that you guys, are looking for... I don't feel that you guys are not looking at the red flags with this person. I just feel at this point you just don't give a shit about the red flags with this person. You know there's red flags there. And it's like, you don't even want to know. It's like you block this person, or you just take yourself out of it. It's like at this point you just don't want to know what's going on, and you want to stand your ground with the fact that you're moving away, although you may feel a bit lost. But with the Two of Swords in the reverse, you make the decision to move, okay? And now because of that, you're able to manifest more things into your life. We have the Eight of Wands here, so there's definitely communication between you and somebody. There's action, there's things happening. And again, Page of Wands in the reverse, so you're talking to someone, but there's someone else that you stop talking to. And there could still be the sense of heartbreak towards that person, but I just feel like you really don't want to know what they're doing, because there may be the sense of, if I know what you're doing, it might hurt me. And I just don't want to look. I don't want to see it. So you could, that's why this, High Priestess is most likely in the reverse. Okay, you just don't want problems. You don't want to feel bad. That looking, into the past is only going to hurt you. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is one of two things. Either you guys have just completely stopped putting effort into a particular situation, or this is you guys, putting effort into something, but the effort that you've put in hasn't gotten you your desired result just yet. Okay, we have the Devil card. So even if it's not working out, it's probably for the best, because it was a toxic situation. And you have the Six of Cups in the reverse, where you're just parting ways with your past. Okay, you know that it's not going to go anywhere. With Three of Wands in the reverse, you stop waiting on it. The next card you have is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is you guys being, I don't want to say confrontational, but, well, yeah, confrontational, but maybe you're being a bit harsh with your words if you do talk to this person. And it could be due to unexpected information that does come to light. Okay, and with the Lovers card in the reverse, whatever information comes out just solidifies the end of what you left behind. Okay, but it's just news that might, bother you when you hear it, and it might bother you when you hear it. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm talking so fast right now. And with the Four of Pentacles, you really just guard yourself from whatever this is. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands, where you stand your ground, you're resilient, but you're tired. You're tired of the bullshit. Okay, the Magician in the reverse. You're tired of the manipulation. You're tired of the bullshit. You see it for what it is. Okay? You don't have this blindfold on anymore. You see the situation clearly for what it is. All right? So that's a beautiful thing, guys, because you're going into the new year with clarity. Okay? And that's a beautiful thing to have. In any case, if it has to do with work, if it has to do with, you know, family members, whatever the case is, it's always good to know what you're getting yourself into or what you're leaving. All right. Gemini couples. What is happening December 2017 for Gemini couples? Past, present, and future. What is happening for Gemini couples? Okay, so the energy that you guys have is the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, there's a sense of, again, you know, very similar to the singles reading where you're standing your ground, you're being resilient, but there's a sense of exhaustion. There's a sense of, you know, when are we going to get over this little bump, or when am I going to get out of my head about this, okay? But just something that you could have been putting a lot of time into, okay? And you're waiting for something to come of it. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse, where you guys are avoiding problems at all costs. But with the Three of Cups in the reverse, there could be this sense, maybe there's a third-party interference in the relationship, or, you know, the Three of Cups in the reverse could also be somebody who really withdraws themselves, who really doesn't want to go out, doesn't want to socialize, is just kept to themselves. And with the Page of Swords in the reverse, whichever that may be, it may cause problems and it may cause arguments. But let's see how this thing goes so we can really understand the situation. So the first card that we have is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you could have been dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it could have been you or your partner who's just overly emotional about a situation. Okay? And with the Page of Cups in the reverse, this could be someone that you decide to stop talking to, or maybe they decide to stop talking to you. Or it could be a person that is making particular promises when it comes to love, but when it comes time to deliver that promise, you know, they can't follow through. And we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So the reason why you or this other person could be emotional about this is because it's a path that they really, really want to take, but it may not be working out the way that they wish. Okay? Now, the next card here is the World card in the reverse. So there still could be this, this emotional investment in this person from the past, or the sense of, you know, needing closure or wanting to revisit the past. Okay? Or not being over it. And with the Five of Cups, there's really a loss that you guys may feel over this past. And you have the King of Cups, so very strong water energy. Definitely could have been a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But with the Six of Pentacles, you're finding a way to bring on, you know, balance. And with the Eight of Wands, there is somebody here that you are in communication with, where, you know, there's action between the two of you, things happening between the two of you. But with the Seven of Cups, there could be a lot of, illusions in reference to the situation. And with the Tower card, there could be something that you hear or something that's told to you that you make a huge and immense change. And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, this change could cause you to act reckless, okay? Only saying that because this is your energy. But somebody here does something really quick, does it on a whim, and it could be something that's destructive to the relationship. Now, in the present moment, the first card that we have is the Six of Swords. So there's something that you're moving away from, you know, that it's like, yeah, you're moving to calmer waters, but there's still, you know, pain or attachment that you have to the past. Or it could be you guys traveling too. You know, with this card, with the Six of Wands, when this comes up, you know, a good example of this is, say you're dating somebody who's in the military, okay, and they have to leave, they're deployed. So this could be the type of situation where you're watching them literally move away and it's hurting you, okay? The next card, actually, I'm sorry, let me clarify this. Why is the Six of Swords here? The Death card. Okay, so you move away from somebody and there's a huge change that comes into your life. And with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, there's something here that ends, okay? The Page of Swords in the reverse keeps coming up at the bottom. So I feel that there's something you guys are really conflicted about this month. We have the Hermit card in the reverse where you really put a lot of thought into the situation. And when you finally feel that you know the best move forward, you make that move forward. But it's not without a lot of thought that's being put into it. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse where there's this huge sense of dissatisfaction that you guys may be feeling. And with the Hanged Man, a sense of limbo, a sense of not knowing how you want to move forward. Okay, but you eventually do. With the Hanged Man, it's also going to be a place where, yeah, you're in limbo, but you're also thinking a lot about your current situation. So a lot of thought being put in. Maybe you're not happy with where you guys are, but you do move forward from the situation. And with the Hierophant, I always see this as a card of the universe. So it's like, whether this is something that you feel good about or you don't feel good about, it's you know, it's divinely being guided. It's going to put you on the path of something that's going to be good for you, that's going to be better for you. And sometimes, you know, the way things end could be painful, okay? But it doesn't mean that there's going to be a better door that's going to open for you guys. And we have the King of Swords. So despite all this chaos, you guys are still standing strong and you're still in your element. Okay, why is this Hierophant here? We have the Moon card. Okay, so there could be secrets here that come out. And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, somebody who is just really upset when these secrets come out. Could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you guys are dealing with at this point. But, you know, secrets come out, and if there is a fire sign that you're dealing with, you know, they're flipping tables, they're yelling, they're scratching cars. Okay, with their keys or whatever. But somebody here is upset. Okay, somebody here is really treating the situation like a diva would. Okay, and it's something that you're very frustrated about and that you may just feel that you want to give up on. Going into the future, we have the Sun card in the reverse. So with the Sun card in the reverse, there's unexpected information that comes to light, and it could be about a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So with this news that comes out, someone may stop talking to you guys, or you may stop talking to them. Okay, and this is something that you really feel stuck and you're really in your head about. And with the Lovers card in the reverse, at minimum, this is going to cause a lot of arguments, but it could just be causing a breakup, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, where you could make the decision to let something go. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you let something go, but I think it's for a better purpose, because you're letting this thing go, but you feel happy. And with the Fool card here, you're excited about this new journey that you could go on by letting this thing go, okay? The Page of Swords in the reverse is still behind there, so it's like, no matter what, you guys are just saying whatever the hell comes to mind. Okay, there's this really direct connection that you're having with somebody. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, so there's something that you completely just stop putting effort into because of an offer that comes in that you accept. And with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, there's something here that ends, and it could just be you guys accepting the end of this, okay? That could be what you guys are accepting. And with the Four of Swords, it could be you guys taking a break, possibly from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and you see it as a waste of time, okay? So, and it could be a situation where if you guys were upset, you know, for any reason, you know, you may have made the situation worse while in your anger, but at the end, all I see is victory, okay? And you guys moving forward in a positive way. Now, we do have the Knight of Pentacles again, so there could be victory over time with this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or it could just be you guys having this victory, feeling happy that you let this thing go, and moving forward in a very slow yet methodical and planned out way, okay? All right, guys, so this is looking good. Well, for some of you, you know, because you're going to have that victory at the end. But the current wait time for readings is 3 to 5 days. But I do want you guys to stay tuned because I have a lot of goodies coming up right before, you know, the end of December. Feeling cheerful and in the holiday spirit. All right, so I love you guys so much. If there's absolutely anything you need, please just let me know. All of my information in terms of how to get in touch with me, you know, my social media, my, what else, just the readings, the prices, and I do offer emergency readings, which I will get out to you within 24 hours, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Geminis, you guys are awesome. Take care.